In this video, we're going to take a look at report groups in TradeTech software. The report tools are located in the right side panel in the Build tab. The Group Box Items area in the Report Tools side panel contain the tools related to report group items. To set or adjust a report group, click the Group button to launch the Report Group dialog. Report groups can be set up with up to 3 levels of nested grouping. Report groups are created by selecting property values from takeoff items that you would like to group by. In this example, we are grouping by the property values of the building property, as well as a nested group for the values of the location property. Each assembly sub-item from the takeoff in the open job contains both the building and location property. In this case, the values of both of these properties is inherited from the estimating folders that they are inside of in the estimating tab. To select the property values that you want displayed in the report, click the Filter button to the right of the Group Property drop-down and set the checkbox for each desired value. By default, each corresponding group property label will display the property value in each group. You can also replace this by replacing the property value reference with any typed text in the label field. A report group consists of a group header, group body, and optional group footer. These areas are generated in the report for each group instance. Set the number of header rows by choosing from the drop-down menu. In the group header, set the row that the group name is displayed in by choosing from the Data Row drop-down menu. If you don't want the group name displayed, choose 0. Set the number of body rows by choosing from the drop-down menu. In the group body, set the row that the data is displayed in from the Data Row drop-down menu. To set up the group body data to be displayed, in the column property area, select a column and the corresponding property to be displayed from the drop-down menus. Repeat this step until all columns of data are assigned. To set up a horizontal calculation formula in one of the columns of the group body, in the horizontal calculation area, select the column that the formula will be placed in, then select property values from the Select drop-down menu and add operators to create the formula. In this example, we have a report with an extended cost column that we have added a horizontal calculation formula to that multiplies the cost each value for each item times its quantity to calculate its extended cost. To optionally add a group footer row, choose the number of footer rows from the Footer Rows drop-down menu. Group footer subtotals can be added to columns containing number values. To add a group footer subtotal, in the Footer Subtotals area, select the column and relative footer row where the subtotal will be displayed and check the Include Subtotal checkbox. The footer subtotal will calculate and display the total value for that column in each group instance in the report. Any text or group box items that are placed in empty cells within the group header, body, or footer rows will be included in each instance of the group. Select the Start row of the group from the Start row drop-down menu. To hide the entire group body in the generated report, check the Hide checkbox. If the report body includes a quantity column, to consolidate the quantities of like items, check the Consolidate Quantities checkbox. To round up quantities to the nearest whole number, check the Round Up Quantities checkbox. To add row numbering to a report, adjust the width of column 1 where the numbering will be placed. No other data can be assigned to column 1. In the column 1 row number area, if per group is selected, the row numbering will start over at 1 in each group instance in the generated report. If per report is selected, the row numbering will continue sequentially throughout the entire report.